Hey everybody, how's it going? So in the Bible, a guy goes up to Jesus and says, what's the most important commandment of all, right? And Jesus says this: the most important thing you should do is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your mind, and your strength, right? And love other people. So over the weeks, I've been talking to you guys about why I love God with all my heart. I've been telling you my own personal experiences, how he speaks to me, what it shows me. It's my heart relationship with him, right? Well, today I want to talk to you about my mind, my calculated mind, why my calculated mind believes in God as well, right? And this is important because some of you say to me, oh, I don't believe in fairy tales, I don't believe in God, or I don't believe in Jesus, I believe in science and cold hard facts. Well, this is where my mind comes in, right? My calculated mind. There's 456 prophecies in the Bible about Jesus, about who he would be, what he would do, how he would die, how he would come back to life, how he would save us from our mess, right? And I want to read a little article about that. So stick with it till the end. It'll blow your mind, right? Here we go. So, a lot of people make predictions, but having those predictions actually come true, that's a whole different ballgame. Think about it. What are the chances of someone predicting the exact city where a future leader will be born, hundreds of years in advance? Yet that's exactly what the prophet Micah did about 700 years before Jesus was born. Now imagine predicting the exact manner of death of a future religious leader centuries before that form of execution even existed. That's what David did 1,000 years BC, when he described crucifixion, a method of execution that wasn't even invented yet. How about predicting the specific date of a great leader's appearance hundreds of years ahead? That's what Daniel did, nailing the timeline for the arrival of the Messiah 530 years before Jesus showed up. What if someone made 50 specific predictions about a person they would never meet in the future? What are the odds that this person would fulfill all 50 predictions? Imagine that 25 of these predictions are about things completely out of that person's control. For example, how do you arrange to be born in a particular city or into a specific family? How does one arrange to die by crucifixion between two thieves and have people gamble for their clothes? The science of probability helps us understand the odds of certain events happening. A professor at Westmont College got curious about this and calculated the chances of one man fulfilling the major prophecies about the Messiah. With the help of 600 students, they went through these prophecies and made their estimates very conservative. He then handed over their findings to the American Scientific Affiliation. Upon examination, they verified that his calculations were dependable and accurate in regard to the scientific material presented. After their calculations, they concluded that the chance of one man fulfilling just 8 prophecies was 1 in 10 to the power of 17. To grasp how big that number is, imagine covering the whole state of Texas with silver dollars 2 feet deep. Now mark one of those silver dollars, stir the whole pile, blindfold the man, and ask him to pick out the marked dollar on his first try. The chance of him getting it right is the same as one person fulfilling those 8 prophecies. Think about it. If you had a 1 in 10 to the power of 17 chance of failure in an investment, you'd go for it, right? Well, that's the kind of certainty that we're offered with God's promise of the Messiah. Hey, but let's take it a step further, right? The professor also looked at 48 prophecies and found that the odds of one person fulfilling all of them is 1 in 10 to the power of 157. That's a 1 followed by 157 zeros. To illustrate this, electrons are tiny, and it would take 19 million years to count a line of electrons 1 inch long. That's the same as 10 to the power of 157. Now, imagine trying to find a marked electron in a pile of that. Those odds are virtually impossible. So when you hear about all these prophecies, 456 of them being fulfilled by Jesus, this is beyond chance. And if you're still on the fence about believing this, consider this. The evidence of this is more solid than any of the fact you might know. So guys, is it time to take the step of faith today? Prophecies are a powerful testimony of the truth. So please don't ignore the signs. And God bless you.